particular Netflix docuseries that you've been working on, Diddy Do It.
Right.
You've been saying for years that you feel you knew Diddy's character.
Gays, and they're gays and lesbians and bisexuals in hip hop. Because not all of them are gay. Some of them do like women, but they get freaky.
That's why I don't be going to them puffy parties. They can hug you from the front and the back at the same time. What you talking about? Man, look, if you into that, I'm fine with it. To each his own. I'm just saying this ain't my motherfucking kind of party.
I'm saying so, 50, I'm coming for your ass, bruh.
Honey, brace yourself, because 50 Cent just dropped an atom bomb on the industry and nobody saw it coming. This isn't some vague subtweet. This isn't a cryptic Insta story. No, baby, this is raw, undeniable footage. And who's front and center? Diddy, his alleged trans ex, and yes, Busta Rhymes, standing like he's the frickin' Grand Marshal of the scandal parade. We're not just talking whispers and rumors anymore. Busta Rhymes is being dragged right into the mess. And it's not just that he was there. Oh no, insiders are saying Busta wasn't just a guest. He was hosting these wild secret parties and allegedly sharing his young fanboys with Diddy behind closed doors. What? But if you thought that was the most jaw-dropping detail, hold on to your edges. Tony Newman, yes. The legendary former trans escort turned truth-telling fire starter just came forward. And baby, she is named Diddy? Yup. Mr. C? Yup. Even LL Cool J? Girl. And the things she's saying? It's sounding like a full-blown Hollywood underground freak-off with dirty deals, dark secrets, and decades of cover-ups. And 50 Cent? He's not just throwing shade, he's flipping the whole damn table. He leaked the footage, dropped the receipts, and is now teasing that all of this will be in his upcoming Diddy Do It documentary. The testimonies, the videos, the dirty secrets, it's coming together like a crime series, and Busta's nervous smile in the background says it all. Let's really get into this madness. So here's the scoop. This video 50 Cent just unloaded allegedly came from one of those infamous freak-off parties. And baby, it's a circus. Diddy, his trans ex, Busta, and it wasn't just a little dancing and drinking, it was a production. The vibe was off. Something about it screamed scripted chaos. And sources close to the scene, they're saying this is just the beginning of what 50's about to unleash. And now it makes total sense why 50 Cent's always been the first one to side-eye Diddy's parties. Y'all remember all those times he refused the invites, said no thanks? He wasn't being petty, he was dodging something sinister.
That's why I don't be going to them puffy parties. They can hug you from the front and the back at the same time. What you talking about? Man, look, if you into that, I'm fine with it. To each his own. I'm just saying this ain't my motherfucking kind of party.
For years, 50's been dropping subtle little breadcrumbs, joking about the fruity vibes, clowning those shady after-party texts, and giving the ultimate side eye to Diddy's tight-knit male friendships. And now, these leaks, they're matching the energy he's been hinting at. And don't forget, Busta hasn't been spared either. 50 has been low-key roasting him too, calling out the leather fits, those thirst-trap gym pics, and that touch-it-bring-it attitude that always felt a little extra. Back then, we thought it was just 50 being 50. But now, baby, it looks like he's been knowing the truth this whole damn time.
But 50 also know I'm not gonna stop. The same way he not gonna stop, I'm not gonna stop. We both come from a family called Violator family. So we ain't got no problem violating.
But when Busta clapped back, saying it was all just fun and games, we believed him. But now, people are side-eyeing that moment he said he was gonna come for 50 in a whole new way. Like, was that a joke or something deeper?
I've just announced about 2 people who me and my female escort friend, Mistress Carmen, saw as a team. I work with the female. Asian girl.
And what she's saying now? She claims multiple insiders, yes, including people from inside Bad Boy Records, confirmed that Diddy swings both ways. She said it plainly, do the math, and baby, when you do the math, things are clicking, and it's giving Double Life energy, big time.
For Bad Boy, who've now departed, gays who were in Bad Boy, who have in fact told that he likes women, so he would in fact have to be bisexual. I've heard Sean Combs is in fact bisexual.
And remember when that disgusting video of Diddy putting hands on Cassie surfaced and shocked the world? Guess who ran to defend him? Busta Rhymes. He tried to wave it off, said people were rushing to judge. And now people are re-watching that defense with pure disgust.
It's extremely sensitive, and I think that people don't keep in mind the effect of what their opinion can have. And I think it's really, really important that we reserve our opinions until we understand what the undisputed truth is, because an opinion can detrimentally affect someone.
And that's not even the messiest part. Tony isn't just calling out Diddy. She says she had a one-night encounter with LL Cool J back in the NYC street days. She claims he knew she was trans, paid her, and dipped. No confusion. But when she went public, LL's team allegedly went into straight-up panic mode, sending cease and desist threats to silence her.
Send another cease and desist letter second time, Martin Sr., on behalf of LL Cool J, to my whole team again after I did the New York interview.
And guess who else allegedly tried to muzzle her? Yup, Diddy and Busta. Tony says both of them tried to shut her up when she started exposing what really went down. The industry doesn't just hide secrets, it buries them. Like that Cassie hotel footage, rumor is Diddy paid $50, 0 cents, K, to cover it up. So imagine what else he paid to erase. Tony also said one of Biggie's closest friends was gay, but no one ever named him. Protected, hidden, just like everything else in this mess.
I don't think his entourage of Biggie Smalls had a gay guy. Mr. C's evidently a bisexual producer. Lord knows who else he might have had in that entourage.
And don't forget what Nicki Minaj said a while back about the undercover brothers in the industry. Yeah, she wasn't talking about. She was talking about men who like men, living in denial, hiding in plain sight.
Do you think it's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry?
Oh no, Queen. We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no.
Now let's rewind to these secret parties again, because according to multiple sources, Busta wasn't just showing up, he was allegedly hosting these freak-offs regularly. And get this, the people he allegedly invited, not bottle girls, not influencers, young men. And one man who confirmed it publicly, big homie Double C. He used to work security and saw everything, and what he said, woo, he claimed Busta would make weird requests in the club, not for alcohol, not for dancers, for young men to be brought into his VIP section. Let that sink in.
That's my thing, bro. Like, this been common knowledge though. Like, all my promoter homies would always say, man, you know, we gotta bring some, we gotta bring some, what they call them, I'm not gonna say it over there. They call them fun boys. They'll say, we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta.
And now, all those whispers about Busta passing his fanboys to Diddy, they're starting to sound way too real. Allegedly, these weren't just guests, they were picked out, like party favors, wrapped up and handed over. And then we get to Orlando Brown. Yes, that Orlando. Now look, we know he said some wild stuff. Some of it was a mess, some downright scary, but honey, one thing Orlando has never done is lie about the energy in the room. Years ago, Orlando claimed he slept with Busta Rhymes, and people laughed. They called him a mess. But now, with videos leaking, escorts talking, and receipts flying everywhere, he's not sounding so crazy anymore. From what he's hinted over the years, he wasn't just a one-night hookup. He was used, allegedly passed around like a toy, invited by Diddy, handed over to Busta, and exposed to some very dark industry stuff. That paints a seriously disturbing picture. And here's the wildest part. For someone who's allegedly doing all this, Busta Rhymes has always been loud when it comes to shutting down any conversation about sexuality. Remember back in 2006, he got accused of calling a male fan a slur in a bar. Then in 2007, he stormed out of a radio interview when asked about homophobia in hip-hop. No argument, no explanation, just stormed out. It raised eyebrows then, but now it's giving defensive. Like, what exactly are you hiding, Busta? Because when someone reacts that hard to a simple question, it starts to feel like they're not just uncomfortable, they're guilty. And baby,
No, whatever that man does in his personal space is that man's choice, and it's that man's business.
it doesn't end there. Oh no, because rumor has it, those wild tapes, the ones from Diddy's notorious freak-off parties, they might already be floating around the dark web. Allegedly, those tapes show everything. We're talking A-list celebrities, high-powered execs, and some of the most compromising moments you can imagine. These aren't rumors anymore. They're ticking time bombs. And guess who's rumored to have a copy? Yep, 50 Cent. Word is, 50 got his hands on some of those tapes, and he's not just sitting on them for fun. Oh no, this is strategy, honey. Cold, calculated chess moves. See, 50's not just trolling for likes. He's cooking up a full-scale documentary called Diddy Do It. And baby, the Netflix rights are already sold. According to insiders, he's timing the release to drop right after Diddy's trial concludes. Talk about a master plan.
In particular, Netflix docuseries that you've been working on, Diddy Do It.
Right.
You've been saying for years that you feel you knew Diddy's character.
And there's another clip going viral as we speak. Yet another one of Diddy's parties. Glitz, glam, champagne, and yes, you can clearly see the faces in the room. These are household names, y'all. The kind of people you'd never expect to be caught up in this kind of madness.
Oh man, we gotta wait for fresh, man.
So if these tapes are part of the actual evidence, or if they're in 50's doc, that explains everything why some folks have suddenly gone radio silent, why others are panicking, hiring lawyers, scrubbing their socials. It's a full-blown cleanup operation behind the scenes. Now let's talk about that dinner clip that had fans clutching their pearls. Busta Rhymes, Diddy, and Coi Leray all in one room, looking like just another chill industry moment, until Busta does this little, go ahead big bro, shoulder tap to Diddy. And you already know fans caught it. Busta was standing behind Coi. Diddy smile? Way too much. Coi uncomfortable AF. It wasn't just a vibe, it was a warning sign. The timing, the body language, the way Busta nudged Diddy. It gave the same energy folks said he used when allegedly handing over those young fanboys to Diddy at the club. Fans immediately started whispering, was he trying to pass Coi off like a party favor too? And honey, that's not even the only clip making rounds right now. There's that infamous Busta and Jeremy video that keeps getting pulled back into the spotlight. Busta's all smiles, trying to act playful, but Jeremy, he looked clearly uncomfortable. At one point, Busta leans in and sniffs him. Yes, sniffs. You can literally see Jeremy trying to play it off, but the tension, so awkward, so off. Now, to be fair, some folks say maybe Busta was just being goofy, but let's be real. In this context, with all the other stuff now being revealed, that playfulness don't feel so innocent anymore. And let's be honest, it's been weeks since Diddy's legal drama officially exploded into court. And guess who's been suspiciously quiet ever since? Yep, Busta Rhymes. Not a peep. No interviews, no press, no Instagram lives, nothing. Radio, silence. And allegedly, it's because he's terrified. Word on the street is that Busta is laying low because he's afraid he might be subpoenaed. People close to him say he's doing everything he can to stay under the radar, praying his name doesn't get called in court. Meanwhile, 50 Cent is out here acting like this is his personal sitcom. He's making jokes, dropping memes, posting AI edits of Diddy on the stand like it's Law and Order freak-off unit. From the Free Puffy t-shirts to the wild courtroom skits, 50 is not letting this go at all. And he's still teasing that documentary Diddy Do It is coming, y'all. He's got the receipts, he's got the names, and if the rumors are true, he's got the tapes too. So now, all we can do is wait. Wait to see how far the scandal goes. Wait to see who else gets dragged into the courtroom. Wait to find out just how many tapes are out there that haven't been leaked yet. But more than anything, we gotta ask the hard questions. Is there more to Diddy and Busta's relationship than we ever imagined? Are there more tapes involving these two that are still hidden from the public? And just who do you think 50 Cent is planning to expose next in his explosive documentary? Drop your thoughts below in the comments. Don't hold back, because if this is just the beginning, we're not ready for what's next. And while you're at it, baby, smash that like button, hit that subscribe, and check out the next video on your screen, because trust me, this rabbit hole, it goes even deeper.